Hello? Yeah, this is working. Okay. So, hello, my lovely wolf pack. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little different from usual. If you know my channel, I usually do a bunch of Gotcha Club videos. If you don't know my channel, good for you. Uh, I'm going to do something called Write With Me. Here, I am going to be writing my book and sharing it with all of you, my subscribers, viewers, anyone, going to be sharing this experience with you. And I hope you enjoy. And let's get into it. So, my book is called Wolfgirl Enters the Wild by me. So, Chapter 1, You've Never Met Anyone Like Me. Here in Chapter 1, I explain, or the main character talks about herself, explains a few things about herself. The main character is Luna Moonstone. She is 14 and going to be 15 in a month, and she is literally half wolf, half girl. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, she's a regular human girl, except with a few features that are wolf-like. Like wolf ears on the top of her head, and a wolf tail at the base of her spine, and, some other things like she can hear very well, smell very well, she eats a lot of meat, kind of thing. She's a wolf girl. So basically how she got this way was when her mom and dad, Linda and David, they took her to their job, and they are research and development scientists. So they took her to a lab, and in that lab, they were working on an experiment on a machine called the lupogenitor. And the lupogenitor was supposed to make wolves, but already tame, so that people can get wolves, and they can be their pets without fearing for their lives. So that happened, but when that happened, her parents walked away for a few seconds. Luna, being all by herself, looked at the lupogenitor and went up to it because it looked awesome, and she went inside. When she went inside, the lupogenitor started to start up, and you can probably guess what happens. The next day, all of a sudden, she looked different, and of course, she had the wolf ears and the wolf tail. And that's the start of basically Luna's life. So what happens is she gets into this thing called the deep wilderness. The deep wilderness is a whole other place, or a place that nobody goes to, but only scientists go to study it. It's like a big wilderness with a bunch of different creatures and things that you would never see on a regular basis. For example, man-eating plants, or let's say an elf. Yes, it has creatures like that. Now, this place isn't magical, no. This place is just a whole other part of this regular Earth. It's just another place on this planet. It feels like another planet, but it's not another planet. It's this planet. So, yeah. Here, there's many different things, and they're all so wonderful and dangerous, but wonderful. And Luna thinks it's amazing. So one day she wants to study it. So basically, that's about Luna. Here, I've done like a little bit of writing over here to start off her day, like the first day, the first day in this book. And, I'm not going to explain all of it, but basically, she's about to head to her friend's house. So this is where Chapter 2 starts, my childhood friend. And I haven't started it right off the bat with her childhood friend, but I've started it with something like, still talking about her in a way. So, or stuff that she's created with her friend. So, beginning, it says, right now it's towards the end of July here in Georgia. Yes, she's in Georgia. 'Cause, yeah. It's still summer in Georgia, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I've always hated the heat. I like sunny days, just not the heat. It makes me sweat and feel lethargic. So why exactly am I wearing a sweatshirt in summer in the heat? Well, there's actually an easy explanation for that. I'm wearing a quote-unquote thermo shift sweatshirt. Or at least that's what Adam and I call it. This sweatshirt can. And that's where I leave some things. Now, as you can see, there's more text at the bottom here. There's more text over here. But this is from when I was writing the book before. Like, see, I've been working on this book for years now. And I've only gotten to chapter 2. And, but now I'm really starting to get into it because I've matured a bit more. And I want to really get this book out. So I've been changing a lot of things. So here's the thing. So this sweatshirt can, and I'm really trying to figure out how to explain this sweatshirt. So I've done some research. Yes, I do research on ChatGPT. No, this is not, ChatGPT is not writing the book for me. I'm using it as research. I still, of course, Google, but this is very good for like specific questions you have about things that you didn't think that anyone could answer unless you interviewed an actual scientist. So this is really good for that. So I asked about the thermo shift jacket or sweatshirt or whatever, and I explained like the specific ways it would be made, and I like that. That's very nice. And now I have to explain it. I kind of explained it here. Sweatshirt or hoodie or jacket hoodie that has some kind of button or switch that can change between settings that emit something from the fabric that either cool down the body or warm it up. That's basically what it is. But I definitely want to explain it a little bit more professionally here and with better words. So let's do this. This sweatshirt can. So, as I said, it emits something from the fabric that cools down the body and warms it up. So, this is my thinking process. I'm thinking. This sweatshirt can. Okay. So, here's what I got. So I changed it from this sweatshirt can to this sweatshirt has. Felt like it would just, say what the sweatshirt has instead of jumping right to what it can do. I don't know why I thought that was better, but it sounds better. So this sweatshirt has a heating and cooling system embedded in the fabric. This allows you to wear this sweatshirt all the time without feeling too hot in the summer or feeling too cold in the winter. A remote control is in a lower pocket in the inside of the sweatshirt. That remote control allows you to change the settings for hot or cool and how intensely hot or cool. So, there we go. At some point, I felt like I'm sorry. Let me get my thoughts together. At some point, I had just this sweatshirt has a heating and cooling system embedded in the fabric and went right to there's a remote control and stuff. But then I didn't think about this allows you to wear this sweatshirt all the time. I was thinking about I need something here to basically explain or somewhat reiterate why this thermo shift sweatshirt is so important and why it's significant here in this situation, that she's wearing it in the summer in Georgia and she's still wearing a sweatshirt. So I wanted to reiterate or kind of let you see in a new light how this is actually good for that. I explained that there's a heating and cooling system in the fabric, and then I put in it allows you to wear the sweatshirt through the summer and through winter, but the summer there is pretty significant there because she's wearing it in the summer. I might be explaining it wrong. I'm not an expert in this stuff, but that's how I felt. So I got the sweatshirt thing down. So now I just have to put more. Now I'm not exactly sure how to transition and stuff. So, okay. Okay, so I could transition it right back to, since this is the chapter that, it talks more on Luna's childhood friend, Adam Grove, going to transition it to how they made it together. So, okay, so I made up this new paragraph here. And like I said, it brings back to the fact that Adam and Luna made this together. And I also added a little bit of humor here. Adam and I made this thermo shift system together. We thought it was pretty awesome and somewhat practical. There's always that one jacket that you wish you could wear all throughout summer too, but it's just too darn hot. Yeah, I think I'm funny. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, that's what I've got here. You know what? I think this might be good for my first video, cause this is my first video. And, well, not first video. This is my first video doing Write With Me. You know what? Never mind. Yeah. This might be good for my first Write With Me video. I went through it a little bit, and, it's a few minutes. I don't know how many minutes. But, this is good. This is good. I hope you enjoyed. Next, in the next video, we're going to go to Adam Grove. As you can see here, I've already put some things here because I've been writing this before. I'm changing a lot of things, though, and I only got to chapter 2. But here's what I got. Adam Grove is my childhood best friend and only friend. Yes, Luna's only friend. She doesn't really have much friends because some people think she's weird for being a wolf girl, which makes sense, you know. There's always going to be people who judge you for no reason, or judge you wrongly for no reason. And especially since she's like the only wolf girl in the world, she's so much different from other people, there's absolutely going to be people who don't like her. So her one and only friend is Adam Grove. We're going to be looking into him more. He's very awesome. I think he's going to be a character that you guys are going to love. I can't wait for you to get to know him. Oh my goodness. It's going to be great. Okay. Goodbye for now. And see you next time, my lovely wolf pack. Mwah. Love you.